a second. Alright, let's get some boxes finished and some dark dice. Alright, good. Looks like Le Chat is working. Dark dice, dark dice, dark dice. And this is the special walnut stain. Oh, pardon. We're going to need to do dark walnut stain. We're going to need some tunes. Oh. Echo, play Celtic music. Since when in God's name is Sail Away Celtic music? Really? Oh God. Echo, next track. Good evening, Crafty. How's it going? I gotta make that text a little bit more distinguishable. Happy Wednesday, Bohemian. Indeed. Cat, you need to move so I can put my drink down. Oh. Woo. Yeah, I've got to modulate that. You guys are coming in as red on a, or blue on a red field, and it is very hard to see. Let me go do that right now. Otherwise, it's going to be like, hello! Who? For the rest of the night. Echo, pause. All right, back in a sec, back in a sec. Be entertained by some rising rates. Whee! Yeah, the screen may switch to the chat thing. Just, you know, FYI. Hello, Candace. Come on, man. I have to do something about those animations and everything. It was saying that my system was saying that my system had high CPU usage, which is weird because I shut everything down. Whew. I am definitely also having a decent evening. Wonderful, maybe stretching it, but decent is within the range of acceptable parameters. Alright, tonight we gotta get... This has all of its important sides varnished with at least 2 coats. It looks gorgeous, but its bottom is in need. We gotta start off with dark walnut wood stain on the last remaining part of the thing that needs it. I have no idea which brush I was using for that. I'm gonna guess it's this one that's hard as a rock. I hope you all are having a good evening tonight. Echo, resume. Ooh, that's loud. Awesome. Good to hear. I'm wondering which group I am listening to right now. It reminds me of the Dropkick Murphys. So we're going to finish off the stain on this box. Then we're going to give the other 2 boxes a scrub down to get any last mache crud off of them, if we can. And then we're going to give them a varnishing. I'm wondering if I should heat up the oven to get the enhanced dryification ready. I don't think I'll need it, but yeah. Do I make them go away? Thank you for letting me know. I may have to restart my tradition of rebooting right before every stream. The problem I have with that is that as of late my solid state drive has been giving me hiccups. I really don't want to get a new solid state drive. Mostly I don't want to go through the Windows reinstall and all the software reinstalls and all the reconfigurations of the reconfigurations to bring it back to where it should bloody well be. I'll admit it's a lot better this way though, because I keep all my important files on a one of them external hard drives, so I never usually lose data, but I just get the hassle of, alright, let's reinstall everything. Hopefully those ghosties are gone from your screens now. Yeehaw. Well, the weather continues to get warmer here, and I continue to take walks in the evening. It's just so nice to be out of the house. Hopefully here on the new house in, I don't know. They're trying to do... They're trying to play Sail Away again. Oh my god. Celtic, not Sail Away. Echo, next track. Unbelievable. Do any of you people even know what Celtic music is? Ah. Yeah, I figured that button would get rid of them. I'm probably going to hold off on the video tropes so long as that is not playing right and they're stalling out and being silly. If they don't work, they're not an enhancement, they're a detractant. And I got another dark dice to paint tonight. Now this track is nice. It's mellow and relaxing. I'm guessing this is probably Celtic Woman. Echo, what track is this? It says it's not sure. Echo, what song is this? Oh, it's Enya. Enya always has really nice mellow music. We did indeed make the dice. We made some of the dice. And we have experimental dice to be experimental with. I have no idea if I want to carve the shapes first or if I want to stain it first. I'm thinking I want to carve the shapes first and then stain it. Let's see here. The original dice are these wooden cubes that I got at a craft store. And then we use a Dremel to carve the funky symbols in. You can't see that one. Then we used a Dremel to carve the funky symbols in. And then I painted inside the funky symbols with white paint. And then I put into, I think this one, some MX24 green glow juice. So that under a black light they will fluoresce like mad. And then after they absorbed enough power, they will glow. You really can't see that much either, but you know, it's because they've been in the dark. Which one will I hit? Right. I'm not messing with. I got all this stuff going on. It works. I swear to God, it works. The idea of the dark dice being that you are sitting in character and in costume on Halloween night, and assuming you are not being mauled with trick-or-treaters, left, right, and center, as we have been the last year, you get one group coming up, you roll the dice, or you tell them to roll the dice, and then you give them some sort of horrible random prophecy. I think my favorite is, are you afraid of heights? And whether they say yes or no, you say, you should be. Not bad. Alright, so this one's going to dry. The other ones need to be cleaned and varnished. I had planned on getting them down to the store tomorrow, but I don't know if that's going to happen at this point. Come here, Stain. Yeah. I figured it would be a fun idea. The original game idea for the dark dice comes from my favorite board game, which is Betrayal at House on the Hill. The dark dice in that game are a set of dice that you get where you roll dice, and depending on what you get, it can either be helpful, but there is one outcome of it that completely screws you. So, the one time I got the dark dice, I was all sorts of stoked, because they're like, yes, the dark dice! There's only like a 1 in 12 chance I'll be screwed! Rolled it, screwed. That was not so fun. Okay. There's the stain. Let's... Is that light coming through? No more so than I expect. Okay. Alright, I think we have to clean first, and then we can... Fortunately, there's not a ton of cleaning to do. Yeah, classic luck. I'm also kind of curious to see if really Echo. Echo, next track. Echo, next track. I really don't want to hear about people dying and going to heaven when I ask for Celtic music. Sigh. Curious to see again if the varnish will mute any of the leftover mache flakies that might get left over. I think the cleaning is my least favorite part of this particular operation. Which reminds me of the theme from Gettysburg. In fact, I wonder if that's available. Echo, play the soundtrack from Gettysburg. Oh, sweet. Phenomenal soundtrack. Sure, all of the scuzz that can possibly not be on the gem is not on the gem. Of course, there's going to be a limit to how good we can make it. I like to be a perfectionist, but I am not willing to sit here and do this forever and ever and ever on this. Alright. That one is as clean as I'm going to make it before I varnish it. This one. It's been a while since I've seen this film. Alright. We are not sitting here all night trying to get tiny little bits out. My other one looks great. I didn't do that with it either. Let's make sure the gem now is as polished as the gem can be. Oh yeah, glad I did that. Excellent. Alright. Now I gave these guys one coat of varnish already before I did the rest, so hopefully the second coat should make things absolutely spiffy. Let's make sure that we've got a spot to put them when they're drying. So I have no intention of having wet, sticky things sitting out where I have nowhere to put them. Okay. Oh, that's right. My varnish is a giant friggin' paint can. See if we can limit the space taken up by the giant friggin' paint can. This is the one I used to varnish with last time. Spring cleaning is always a misery for me, sunshine. No problem. Happy to give everybody a break. As much as possible. Alright, let's make this thing glow. The jewels that I painted over have taken on a rather beautiful expression on my other ones, so I'm going to paint over this jewel as well. It's kind of like a soft limpidness, like some underwater creatures, you know, giant squid eye. It's not unpleasant to look upon. Probably will have to do the inside edges and have this thing dry face up. Not bad. Not bad. I tell you, one invention I would love to see in the world is some sort of time acceleration box for painting. Like, alright, I have varnished this, alright, into the box. Set for 24 hours, beep, zing. And now we can put on another coat. That would be so nice. I think I'm going to have to get my hands sticky tonight. Maybe not. I can grip it this sneaky way. We're going to get a little sticky, but not too bad. Fantastic. Alright, there's one. It will rest face up without being terrible, which is beautiful. You guys need another coat of varnish. Yeesh. Some sides, yeah. We've got it right here, we may as well. Give it another blast. Only on the sides, that's where I didn't get them last time. The problem with this varnish, it's very drippy. Running out of places to dry my crap. If I put it there, I'm going to knock it over tomorrow, and everything's going to go to hell. So we're not going to do that. That would just be silly. like to think you're only getting one side, but you're also getting every last fringy bit that decides it wants to peel some varnish off the brush. Evening, Pearl. How's it going? We're just doing some varnishing. I really want to see how this blue gem looks like with a little varnish on it. The green ones came out nice. See if our blue buddy here comes out similarly gorgeous. Nice. Very nice. I couldn't wait to get out of work today. It's the end of a marking period. A lot of grading to do. Massive amounts of grading to do. Leap testing? Why are they testing to see how far your oldest can leap? Or people born on leap year just have different special powers? This is the chosen one, born on leap year. 25 years later, they're only 4 years old. Oh. State testing for Louisiana, gotcha. Cup tonight is actually empty. I had not, I thought about boozing up, but just haven't loaded up. I probably ought to give it a wash, too. Yeah, no blood and thunder for me tonight. Need to be able to walk. Friday night? Hell yeah. Saturday night? Sure. I got school tomorrow. I can't fight the students and a hangover. It's just not possible. Not that I get hangovers. I think I've only ever had one nasty hangover. All the other times I've just been a bit morning fuzzy. And that is definitely not the same thing as a hangover. Well, if they're lucky, or if we're lucky, these things will have gotten a good enough look that I can take them down to the shop tomorrow and discuss terms with the owner. Let's see what we think is a fair price plus commission for them. And we'll see what the local demand is. Okay, is there anything else to varnish? I'm in a varnishing mood. I do enjoy getting a little schnitzeled. It's lots of fun. Mildly pickled. Ugh. Fight. It's all out war. They introduced those stupid cell phones into the classrooms, and it's just, why do I have to fight with, getting YouTube for kids' attention for things that will arguably help them in their lives. Why? Hate cell phones in schools. Dumbest invention in the whole entire world as far as I'm concerned. Alright, let's stain these first and then we'll carve them. I really hate using tough bristles, but I don't want to use this brush. But I'm going to use this brush because it's a nice brush. Use some of the last of my good special walnut that I got at the dollar store that I wish I'd bought 10 of. Because somewhere around here I have more special walnut. I just really like this one. It seeps beautifully. Yep. Definitely got that one. Deers like to wear their hoodies up so they can hide their earbuds underneath. Ours do that all the time. I think this brush is shedding. It's one of the behaviors I despise the most. Like, oh, I learn better when I listen to music. No, you don't. I've seen your grades. You don't. At least in my school, focus is a real problem. This brush is shedding like mad. Wow. Oh yeah. Classic. Put the hood down. No, not gonna. And entitled little bastards get, oh, this is too stressful, and then they walk out. And this, folks, is why America is going to go down the tubes, and eventually the Asiatic countries are going to be the global economic world powers. Because all the American kids are going to be, I deserve this and I deserve that. Teacher's making me do work. Terrible. I might be a tad bitter. Jeez. Actually, that's the real rough part that I find. When I first arrived at my place of employment, I was less sarcastic and cynical and more full of hope. And the years continue to take their dreadful toll on my sense of optimism. I just like that. I enjoy being the bouncy, optimistic individual. It's just gotten harder over time. And I suppose the hardest thing is when you know what to do to fix the problem, but you're not allowed to because, insurance and legalities. Yep. I have also been party to scenes where people are passing around the latest fight video. Hey! Cats! What the hell are you doing? Screwball Samhain. wish they knew that these fights that they enjoy so much sometimes can actually be rather vile and terrible. We had at least one kid a couple of years ago get paralyzed from like the neck down. Somebody decided to stomp him into the asphalt. Well, one place there was a student who was actually killed in a fight. I have to last considerably more. I think I'm 6 years in at this current school, so I need another 24. I'll be 70-something. Actually, no, I think they gave me the credit for the 2 years I spent in England, so I need 22. Unless I pop out at the 25-year mark. I don't know. I don't know. We shall see. I'm in no great rush. No great rush at all. What are you doing, Furball? Hey! You. Yes. You. Yeah, quite frankly, if I ever hit to a point, though, where it's just like, oh, I'm just waiting to retire, I'm going to be done. Because no job should ever do that to you. Ever, 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 ever. If you can't stand it to that point, time to get out. Alright, there's my MX-24 green sampler. I would rather get rid of the green sampler than the full green. But first we need some white. Yeah, Samhain has been bouncing around all night. I need to play with him some more. He's a furball in need of a workout. The problem is Samhain doesn't like to play extensively. You get him and it's like, oh, look at the thing! The thing is moving around! And he goes after the thing, and then, 5 minutes later he just wants to sit and watch the thing. Doesn't actually want to chase it anymore. Just wants to watch you have yourself a damn good old time, wearing yourself out, jiggling the thing. Yeah, same thing with that. Yeah, he used to be very, very addicted to the laser, but now he just kind of likes to watch the laser go around rather than actually pounce, chase, and do stuff with it. So, I don't know. We still play with it from time to time. Can't stop playing with your furball. Stupid detail painting. Kind of glad it's not a miniature, but still. Actually, I'm being silly. I could just go over the top again in black. No one will care or notice. No one's going to notice the tininess of the sigils anyway. Samhain is, gotta be almost 4 now. Or almost 3. I got him in 2015. My God. Yeah, he's got to be almost 4. That means Majesty's practically 5. We do not know the precise birthdays of my furballs. We just know that Majesty is the kitty equivalent of a teenage mom. Because she had her litter very young. And that little piece there is annoying. Yeah, so Sam's probably 4 and Madge is probably 5. But again, like I said, we don't know the precise dates because I have no idea when they were actually born. I celebrate their birthdays on the day I brought them home. Which is effectively sometime in November. I mean, any excuse for kitty treats, they really don't care. It's all the same to the fur ball. What day is it? Special day? Okay. Get treats? Good! Today's special day. That's all we care about. Got treats. Any day we get treats is a special day for fur balls. They also love days when I have tuna fish sandwiches. Because they get the juice out of the tuna cans. And they adore that. I like that this brush is not shedding. So after this, we'll have 2 dark dice. Have to get out the voice transformer and practice some prophecies. I wonder which of the voices I'm going to use for this coming Halloween. It's probably going to be the Evil Whispers one. Alright, 2 more faces. Oh, I hope I get the new house. I really want to spend all summer just getting that set up. I want to sit outside by my fire. I want to make new furniture. It's going to be so glorious. And build big chairs and carve runes and dragons into them. And wolves. It'll be amazing. Gettysburg is such a good soundtrack. Yeah, I gotta go up to that graveyard and see who's who. May look into tombstone restoration at some point. Give their graves a spice up. Oh, sorry, Sunshine. It's always really vile losing a pet, especially if they've been with you for a while. And dogs are the best too, they're so loyal and loving. Puppies make the world a better place. I think the thing I like most about most pets is there's just no lying in them. They're always what they are for you. Humans will deceive and plot and be nasty. But your pets won't. Not ever. They'll be sneaky to get snacks and treats. Right, Sam? But there's no lying. Hey, Madge. What are you doing? Can I get a Madge kitty over here? Hi, what are you doing? Go over and say hi? There's this way movement, but it's more vertical than... Hi! Anything else? I think she's prowling around for treats, food, wondering where her son is. Hey, for a bucket. Let's see if I can go grab a Madge. Right back. Hey, Buzzball. Hi. Hi, Sam. Hi, Madge. You want to be a movie star? Come here. Oh, you're losing weight too. That's good. Oh. Come here. Ooh. Oh, hi. Yes, I know. I'm not a huge fan of being held. Hi. Oh, good girl. Yeah, hi, how are you? You're a famous YouTube cat now. Yeah, some dogs definitely do that. Snore, 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 snore. This fur ball here has a heavy breathing issue at night. I don't know if cats can get sleep apnea. Hi. Oh, what a good girl you're being. Yeah. I'm surprised she stuck with me this long. Usually it's get me out of here ASAP. Oh, good girl. Yeah. There we go. That's the put me down now paw. Here we go. Thank you for sticking around. You're clear. Girl, hey, Sam. Yeah, I do love my Majesty. She's a good cat. She's probably the more snuggly of my two, but neither of them are particularly snuggly. stain is dry yet. Ooh, oh my god. I'm gonna have to clean this thing up before I stain it. It's a whole 70 flavors of disgusting. Not exactly. But I can scrape some of the stain off the gem. Oh my god. See, don't tell me that this gem's red is scratchable. That would just be awful. And unfortunately, I have a spot. I have two spots. Oh my god! I see spots where I missed the stuff. Oh! Oh! Ew! Yuck! Yuck! Red alert! Red alert! Artist screw up. Well, what you see is approximately 12 inches of box that if anything was in there, it would be like, oh, let me get the thing. Crash. Let me get the thing down. Oh, there's a table in the way, you know. It looks deceptively like space, but it is in fact completely useless. Made from a substance almost but entirely quite unlike tea, to quote the Checker's Guide. Now, if the gods will it, I will be in my new little cabin. And if that happens, oh my god, the space, the clutter I generate in that place will be epic and monumental. I will generate mountains of crap. It will be beautiful. Oh, look at all these tiny things I missed that no one would ever care about until I found them. Yes, I see you, microscopic spots. I've got your number. Watching you. Look at all this little garbage. You thought you could hide from me, eh? Nope. Nope. I'm a perfectionist, you little bugger. I'm going to find every tiny unpainted spot and paint it. I did make an offer, yes. I did indeed. I am waiting to hear back. I made a very blitzed offer, honestly, because I looked at the place. I thought it wouldn't really be going that fast, and apparently there were 2 other offers for it. So the realtor was like, hey, if you want to get on this, the time is yesterday. So I had to scramble to try to find financing rapidly. I don't know if I got the best financing, but the people I talked to were probably the most knowledgeable about the whole process of anybody I have seen in ages. Yeah, here's hoping. I really love that house. It is everything I need. It's right next to a stream. It's gorgeous. It's a log cabin. It's It's everything that a me wants. Oh, there's a spot. Yes, you thought I wouldn't check these obtrusive angles. Hopefully I'll find out at least by Friday. The suspense is the killer. If I don't get it, I'm getting a new place. I'm so tired of apartments. I don't care if this job that I'm in right now is not the perfect job, and the job I'm in now is not bad. It's the administration and the nonsense that make it problematic. Ah, there's the other spot. Can't stay. Yeah. That's tolerable now. I know nothing. Have you met my friend Jack Squat? Just arrived in town, totally new here, knows nothing. That's me. I'm Jack. Good to meet you. So, what? Furball? What the hell are you doing? Oh my god. It's Crazy Cat Theater Cornucopia. Hi! Where'd you... Ping! And he's off. Alright, let's do... Oh, let's check out how those metallic... There! Came out. Oh, I put them over here. I didn't need to get a piece of paper dumped on my head for nothing. Alright. Well, they're shiny. The blue looks really good when the light hits it. Otherwise, it looks like a dull aqua, but when the light bounces off it, it's not bad. It's almost got a purplish cast. The metallic black is quite nice. My realtor should be able to tell me, but didn't. They didn't. Well, my real estate agent is not what I would consider to be a go-getter. That person just wants their commission, and again, the offers were put in and it's all through that agent, so they don't care. It's just going to be, alright, the highest one, boom. Give me my biggest commission. Because there's only one real estate agent for the property that I'm aware of. He is not allowed on the kitchen counter. You know better. No. You know better. And now he has this contrition routine. Whenever I yell at him, he's immediately come over and snuggle with Dad for a few minutes. Yeah. See, everything's alright. I'm a good kitty. I wasn't doing bad stuff. I was doing bad stuff. There you go. Good boy. Well, I love that these paints dry rapidly. Let's get some MX24 on there. I could, but I'm going to find out by Friday anyway, so I don't feel the need to go blitzing. Besides, I pretty much already maxed out the offer that I wanted to make. I'm not going any higher on this property. One of those, I made my offer, that's all I want to put in. If it goes for more than that, then somebody's a sucker. Because that property is totally not worth their asking price. not worth at all. Kind of wish I could load this MX-24 into like a Jacquard bottle and squeeze it into the gaps. This stuff is a lot better when it's condensed. So, I'll find out, and we'll hope. We'll see if Belinda's prophecy comes true. She said everything was good and I would get the property for $69,900. $70,000 is very close to that, though. So I hope she's right. Maybe I'll change up my Halloween character this year. Be somebody who uses the dark dice more than my old friend Ravenbone. I'm really waiting for Gary Fay to come out with his articulated, elongated fingers. I've been watching him work on that project for almost 2 years now, and I keep looking at him like, wow, those are amazing. Gary, come on! Put out the plans so we can 3D print them or something. Or sell them, I don't care. I want them. I want them bad. Ah! There we go. So that's Sunshine's prophecy. You know, I could talk to Barbara Walker. Barbara Walker is one of the more go-get-em real estate agents in town. I just don't know what she's got to gain from it, though. Because the bids are already into the bank. She could probably request them, but again, I just don't think, I don't know what's in it for her. Personally, I think the real estate game is a massively overcomplicated morass. See, and Sunhane agrees. Hi! What do you think about the real estate game, Fuzzface? Yes, location is huge. One of the nice things about this area is you can get housing for relatively cheap. The downside is it means you're in this area, but if you don't mind this area, which generally I don't, then you're in pretty good shape. I think this area has gotten much more bearable since the gaming store opened. I've met more people, and Will and Alana moved into the area. That has all significantly helped because, God, whew, in previous years, man, staying sane was a challenge. But then I got the fur balls, and the gaming store opened, and life became peachy. Unfortunately, painting the dark dice is about as thrilling as watching paint dry. it will look great on Halloween night. Curious to see how the other ones with the witch would look. I have no idea how in heaven's name I'm going to put symbols on certain parts of them, but I'm sure I'll manage somehow. Ten p.m. Oof. Woke up last night in the hours of the grim dawn. It was trying. Couldn't get back to sleep. Oh, Gettysburg is still playing. Don't want to miss out on that. Not sure what else has to be done after the other dark dice here. Maybe I'll go grab the vocoder and give the whole act a whirl this evening. I bought myself a power supply for the thing that I haven't tested yet, so probably ought to do that. This would make a good excuse. Not that I need an excuse, but if you have an excuse, why not use the excuse? I would really love to incorporate that metallic blue paint into this somehow. I just don't think it would be terribly useful. Painting with this stuff is more like smearing paste in. It's weird. It's like I'm trying to fill the crack with paste. Ugh. No! I want to incorporate it, not give myself an aneurysm. There are limits to my desires. Definitive and hard limits. Oh, the glow on MX-24 is beautiful, though. That It really doesn't show it too well, but yeah. Welcome back, Pearl. And we continue to glow in the dark paint into all the non-glooped areas. Yeah, I'm hoping it's good. Probably do one or two more symbols and then wrap it up for the night. Because regrettably, I'm just waiting on varnish to dry. It was very nice to listen to the Gettysburg soundtrack, though. Hey, Sam. I don't know. Where'd you leave it?
Mom? Mm.
Some treats later, maybe?
Mm.
You don't understand what I'm saying, but I'm pretty sure you will want treats. I have never been a time when you didn't want treats. Listen to the old audiobook tonight. A little more We Are Legion, We Are Bob. It has proved to be quite a good book so far. Oh my god, I've only got one symbol left on these dice. Beautiful. Sweet. I didn't think I would get it all done this evening. I don't know, Sam. What do you think? I could really go for a good new TV series right now. I know the new American Gods is out, but I kind of don't want to do week-to-week watching of that. I want to wait till they come out with the whole season and then get it all.
Wow.
Sadly, my television tastes are rather specific. Oh. New Game of Thrones will be coming out eventually as well. That'll be fun to watch.
What? Wow. Wow. Yeah. Come here.
Or you can just stare at my hand, that too. Yeah, that'll be good to have. I could also really go for another season of Rick and Morty, but I always love the Facebook posts that come up and like, oh, this person has never seen Game of Thrones, and they're saying like that, like they're somebody special. Like, okay, you're lost. Bye.
What?
Oh boy. I don't know what right ear flick means. I know the kitty kiss blink. I know the lick tongue feed me. But I'm not sure what the right ear flick is.
What?
Follow the dice. Moving object, yes. I love you, Furball. Don't ever change. Good. Get to use some more MX-24. Oh yeah, Vikings. If Vikings had just started differently, I might actually enjoy it. If only that thing had started... Whoops, I didn't want to put it in there. If only that thing had started differently. That first season was just a death sentence for me. It was like, nope. Yeah, same. The minute they had the original Jarl being evil for no other reason than to be evil, I just lost it. It's like, this is sloppy writing. Oh, the West. We should go to the West. You've known about the West forever. You've been trading there for 100 years. The West is not a mystery to you guys at this point. I don't know AHS. Which one is that? I'm going to have to give this code to something to protect it. Some of the stuff is already... I had one spot where the black was chipping off. There it is, on the spiral. Alright, so no touchy, no touchy. Drawing, 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 drawing. Everything's drying. American Horror Story. I have never really seen a whole lot of American Horror Story. I started watching Penny Dreadful for a while. But I thought the whole madness sequence, and I believe, I can't remember if it was the first or second season, was pretty bad.
Well. What?
What is it, Furball? Alright, so I'm going to find a way to get this skull, its mammoth chin on here. We said that we could do the chin in witchwood. I just don't want that chin sticking out. And honestly, I'm only buying myself about a millimeter. What? Something to entertain the furball.
Sam! Oh, it's a crumbly thing! It's a crooked... Oh, go get the crumbly thing!
Well, we're staring at the crumbly thing. And there we go. Alright, I could buy myself like a millimeter with this. That jaw on this thing just juts right out. My other skulls are too big. Maybe. Let's see about one of the styrofoam ones. Oh my god, that thing is way back there. Let's use a handy piece of help me reach PVC.
Yeah. Move! Move, Furball! It's a reach PVC piece!
Okay. Oh. It's actually a nice mesh bag, too. Okay, yeah. The only worry I have with if I use one of these on it is the fact that it's a really nice mesh bag. Is the fact that well, first off, their chins jut out a lot too, and if this thing ever took a bump, it could crunch into the styrofoam. I mean, if I cut that right, I could have a skull face, but this chin's still going to point way up. Doing. Still a super doing. Super doings don't work. Not after a super doing. Can we make additional modifications? I have bigger skulls, but man, if these didn't work, those other ones won't work either. Nope, I like a tiny little skull. Maybe I can compromise by having this thing sit on the edge here and lean down a bit. So I would need to kind of cut in about there, or I'd need to just flatten the damn thing. Because the witchwood should just radiate out from the skull. Skull, why are you gonna be all tricksy like this? Why? I could possibly take this down another couple of millimeters here. Let's see if we can avoid cutting our fingers open. Sam, what for you meow, pussycat? Alright, so that's that off the jaw on that side. Now we need to get the same off the jaw on the other side. Shift grip for finger retention. It would look like crap with this thing, honestly, Crafty. This is a tiny little skull, and I'd have to cut a slit in. I'd have to get a slit right around the jaw lines, and then repositioning it open would look like garbage, and you have a huge hollow area inside. It'd be more trouble than it's worth, I think. It's not a bad suggestion, though. Not a bad suggestion at all. Yeah, I think that'll be tolerable, honestly. I just stuck that there. In fact, let's just stick that there. We'll do the follow my typical advice. Don't overthink it, just do it. Otherwise, you will drive yourself mad. I really should probably stain this thing before I do anything to it. Let's take the high road on that one. Oh my. Alright, let's move the dark dice where stain won't get on them until it splashes and gets on them. Then let's grab the mahogany stain. Another dollar store find. Pretty much. Well, it's mostly a method because when I start projecting, I start overthinking, and that just it spins you around in circles over and over and over again. You start, what should I do? Should I do this? Should I do that? You can't do the perfect thing. Just do something. It doesn't matter. Just do things. Whatever you do, do a thing. Do it now, and don't look back. It's one of those, I am a good enough crafter that I can take crap and turn it into good stuff. And truthfully, just about everybody is a good enough crafter to do that, whether they know it or not. You can't get caught in the stupid brain loops. Just do it! I'm thinking of doing it. Why are you talking about it? Do it! Well, the worst is when you're so afraid of doing it wrong that you never start. That one really sucks. I have a project I want to do, but I don't want to start because I'm afraid of it. No, just freaking go. Just start. Doesn't matter. I think every crafter has. The only time when I really will get absolutely apoplexied with thinking and consider it legit is if I have something that has a very high materials cost. If I'm working with something that is very pricey, I can only do it once. Then I might very well get hunkered down with details. Yep. Witchwood can do anything. Makes anything look more foresty and tangled woodsy. That's one of the reasons I love it. You can throw it on a tombstone, you can throw it on a craft box, throw it wherever you can use it. The project won't care. The project will love you. I don't mind doing that when I can, as long as that reclaimed object looks good. Sometimes I have certain apprehensions about whether I can get something to look as good as I want it to look. I don't know if any of you guys have seen The American Scream on Netflix about the haunters who were starting up their own, or the various neighborhood haunters that they were following. And there was one group that used a lot of found objects, and I personally did not care for their stuff. It's not to say it was bad, it's just that me personally, I didn't really like how their things meshed together. Because they were like using pool noodles as alien tentacles, and it's just Ooh. Yep, that is definitely one that I have seen happen before. I have also sprayed on a sealer to have it turn kind of a frosty color on me, and I almost crapped myself. Oh yeah, I'm with you there, Crafty. That I wholeheartedly agree with. I'm talking about those haunts where it's like, oh, I can't tell if that's a haunt or that's just all the trash on your lawn that you haven't bothered to clear away. Yep. Yep. It turned all white and snowy on me. And I was not happy. The problem that I had is when I went to put another clear coat on it to try to get rid of the snow, it didn't do it. It was still there and garbagey. And I was very, very, very displeased. I was incredibly displeased. And I shall smite down upon you with great vengeance and furious anger. That's probably not the quote, but it makes me feel happy to think of it. Yep. I think everybody gets that effect at one point. Now, I'm not even sure wholly why it happens, but I just know that when it does, it's annoying. Incredibly annoying. I really love the effect that stain gives. Yeah, I would almost guess humidity. Sometimes it can also react to other things that you have on the wood already, or whatever. If you put some sort of primer on, or you had some previous existing clear coat on there, it hits that and starts to react. Lots of potential causes. Every one of them annoying. Be stained. Night, Crafty. What time we got? 10:48. Almost time for me to turn into a pumpkin too. Actually surprised at all the uses for wood stain. I've seen a lot of crafters use it for various media to make things far more cool looking than they are. A lot of the corpsed skeletons use a wood stain on the plastic that they're covered with. It's just neat to know it can be used for so many different things. I'm not even listening to anything right now. I don't know why I still have headphones. Maybe I should be listening to something. Echo, play music by Enya. Ah, sail away again. No. I don't know why they want me to listen to Sail Away. Echo, next track. Oh my god. I don't want to sail away. Kind of want to sand this stuff off the bottom. Horizon group, da-da-da. Sha-sha. I suppose it's no biggie if it's on the bottom. Peaceful. Tomorrow is Thursday. It means it's Keyforge night down at the gaming store. Nothing wrong with that. I like being able to have music when I craft. Stupid YouTube. Yeah, that really came out nice. There's a couple of spots that are not absorbing the stain very well. But I don't think they are especially visible or pertinent. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. It's not as pretty as that one, but it's pretty good. And we'll glue the skull on it, and then we'll witchwood it, and we will call it fantastic. Nice. Way too many brushes in my slurm here. Alright, yeah. Alright, we can pull the smallest one out. A lot of jewelry stuff is a fun project. I like some of the twisted wires things that people make. Really not impressed with this brush. I don't care if it gets kerfubbled a bit. This is the one that was shedding bristles like mad all over the project. Right, that should be okay to keep that there. They're both in the slurm, so I want those brushes to really get soaked out. Alright, that's about the limit of how far I can go tonight. Sadly. I have to wait for this to dry. I'm waiting for everything to dry. It's all drying time. Stupid drying time. Alright. Echo, stop. I guess that puts us at the end of the evening. Thank God at least the YouTube chat is working again. And looks like everything else is doing pretty well too. Fantastic. Well, everybody, thank you very much for joining me tonight. I appreciate having the crew around and having folks to yak with while I craft. Thanks, Sunshine. We will catch you all later on, hopefully with good news on housing, or at least definitive news on housing, and anything else we can get. Have a good night, everybody. Take care. Echo, turn off craft light.